What the flip is up, guys? It's your girl Brooklyn and welcome to my channel. So much for clicking on today's video. As always, it's so nice to have you here. As you can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing a Q&A, which I absolutely love these. I just think they're so much fun. We're going to be doing a Q&A about my first trimester / pregnancy so far. I just find pregnancy super fascinating and it's nuts to me how different it is. I don't know, I just think it's so much fun. So on my Instagram about a week ago, I asked you guys to ask me some questions that you'd be interested in knowing regarding the first trimester of pregnancy and just pregnancy in general, and I got quite a few responses back. So thank you guys so much for all you guys who did participate, if you will, and ask the questions. I will try my best to get to all of them today. I will also try not to ramble because I tend to do that. I wanted to throw out there really quickly that I have changed my upload schedule and now I'm going to try and post 2 times a week. So I will be posting every Tuesday and every Thursday. So this video will obviously be going up on Thursday and then I will hit you again with another one on Tuesday. I'm thinking about taking you guys back to the gym with me because a lot of people have been wanting to see that. So I will take you guys to the gym with me on my next video, kind of show you what I've changed and modified in my workout routine and all that fun stuff. Without further ado, let's hop into today's video. As always, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because it really helps support my channel. And let's get into today's video. Oh my goodness, I look so pale right now. It's so bright out. I mean, I'm obviously like translucent naturally anyways, but I feel like I look super washed out right now. Anywho, let's just hop into this. I just wrote down all of the questions on my phone so it's a little easier for me to get through and like find and stuff. So I'm sorry if you see me looking down at my phone, that's why. But let's just hop into this. So question number 1, how far along are you currently? So currently I am 18 weeks and 2 days today. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's nuts. I feel like I just found out I was pregnant and just told Danny that we were pregnant. And now I'm already almost halfway through the pregnancy. Insane in the membrane. Just, it blows my mind. But yeah, I'm 18 weeks and 2 days today. All right, question number 2. How far along were you when you found out you were pregnant? So when I found out I was pregnant, I was 4 weeks and 3 days. Yeah, I was 4 weeks and 3 days. I was at work, was not expecting that to happen. Again, I feel like time is flying by. I feel like I just found out I was pregnant and then here I am, almost halfway through. And we're about to find out the gender of our baby soon. I'll let you guys know more about that later, but we get to find out so soon. Our gender reveal is not this Sunday, but next Sunday, so soon. I cannot wait. Oh, okay, so question number 3. Were you guys trying to get pregnant? No. That's the short answer, no. No, we were not trying to get pregnant whatsoever. Not that that changes anything at all. We are completely over the moon for this baby. Life throws curveballs at you, and I honestly could not picture my life being any different right now. I can't imagine not being pregnant, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now, and it's just the best feeling in the world. But no, in short, no, we were not trying to have a baby, but I'm so glad that we are. And I will say, a lot of people, I don't want to make this answer too long, but a lot of people did ask me, well, if y'all weren't trying to have a baby, were you using birth control and this and that? I can definitely do a more detailed video on this if y'all would like later on. But in short, yes, I was on birth control. I had the IUD for 5 years actually, and I had gone in to my OB to get it taken out, to get a new one put in because my 5-year mark was up and my IUD was only good for 5 years and it was expiring. Long story short, something happened at that appointment that kind of made me view things a little differently and kind of scared me in a sense, but the IUD was fine. It was in the right place, all of that. I won't get into detail. It's just such a long story. I'm sure y'all don't care. I don't want to babble on. But yeah, it's just, I had a little bit of a freak out moment while at the appointment, which made me want to just like take it out. I was like, you know what, let's just take it out. It's fine, not a big deal. And then Danny and I got pregnant a month later. So if you're wondering, the IUD works, yes, and if you were also wondering, yes, you become fertile very quickly after getting it taken out. So, all right, question number 4. How far along were you when you told your family / announced that you were pregnant? So I guess this could technically be 2 different questions, but I'll just combine them into one. We were around 6 weeks, a little over 6 weeks when we started telling our family, and some of my family is here in Florida. Well, most of my family is here in Florida. I'm originally from here. Danny's family, however, is in Wyoming and Utah, and like my mom is in Tennessee, and we have family and best friends all over the world, especially with Danny being military, we have a lot of our really close friends that are not stationed here with us. So we knew going into this that we were gonna have to do a lot of FaceTiming to tell our families, but I also had family here that I wanted to tell in person as well and not just call them. So we started telling our families around 6 weeks. We FaceTimed a lot of my family and all of Danny's family, and then because I wanted to tell my family that was here in person, they had to wait a little longer in order for us to meet up and see each other and like plan everything out. So yeah, so we started telling them when we were around 6 weeks. If I'm being completely honest with you, I didn't even want to announce it then. I was just very scared. You hear these horror stories about people announcing their pregnancy and then, you know, having a miscarriage. But then there was a part of me that was like, it was so much pressure keeping this secret. Like, you guys don't understand. My family, they're like my best friends ever. I love them so much and we're just all so close, and I am the worst liar on the planet. I'm a terrible liar. I just wanted to like get it out and tell them, which is why we told them so early. Plus, like, a girl needs her mom, you know? I had 1,000,001 questions, 0 people to talk to about it besides Danny, whom also has never gone through this. So we were both like, we don't know what to do with our hands. I just wanted to get it out there and in the universe and just be done with it, so I didn't have to worry about it anymore. It was just, as soon as I announced, it was a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. But we didn't announce our pregnancy on social media until we were 12, almost 13 weeks. We might have been closer to 13 weeks when we announced that on Facebook. So yeah. I know some people announce it earlier. I have a friend who is now 18 weeks as well as I am, and she just announced her pregnancy a couple days ago. So it's totally your preference. It's completely whatever you feel like doing, but that is what we did. I like to be completely honest with you guys, and you know what? I'm not gonna hold anything back. I'm sorry if this is TMI for anyone, Mobby. So question number 5, have you been constipated? Thankfully, no. Your girl has a very regular schedule, let's just say that. Because everyone has told me that that's like a big thing, like you become constipated. And that just, it just seems like it would be so uncomfortable, and your girl's not about it. I have a schedule. I, you know, handle my business every day. Yeah, thankfully, no, I have not been constipated yet, but everyone keeps warning me that it's coming. And the farther along I get, the more common it becomes, and I am terrified for that. So I'm just counting my blessings. I hope it doesn't come, like, I hope the day doesn't come, but yeah, right now, no. I haven't had an issue with any of that, actually, so that's been really nice, because I can't even imagine having to deal with all this and then being blocked up too. You know how much that would suck? Oh gosh, I just don't even want to deal. I don't want to deal. Okay, this is so much fun. Okay, so question number 6. Let's see, what do you got for me? Did you have any other symptoms other than being grumpier than normal, LOL? Okay, so let me just go ahead and answer 2 questions into one because they're kind of the same thing. So we'll make this question number 6 and question number 7. Question number 7 is, what were your first symptoms / how did you know you were pregnant? Okay, so did I have any other symptoms than being grumpier? Yes, I did. Y'all, I have been moody AF. I don't know how Danny even deals with me at this point. I feel so bad for him because when I say I get grumpy, I'm not kidding. I get mad over the dumbest stuff sometimes. I'm trying to think of an example and none's like popping into my head, but he's probably looking at this like rolling his eyes like you guys have no idea. But yes, I have been grumpier and I did have other symptoms. I'll just go ahead and list all the symptoms, but I'll tell you the symptoms that I had first and how I knew I was pregnant. The first few symptoms that I noticed, which it's so hard because a lot of pregnancy symptoms are the same as like your menstrual cycle symptoms. So I didn't notice anything at first, and I've always had very irregular periods. What really made me think like, holy crap, Brooklyn, you might be pregnant, I started having frequent urination. And when I say frequent urination, guys, y'all know me, your girl drinks a gallon of water a day like it's nothing. Like, I know what it's like to have to pee constantly, and this was like amplified. So it was like 10 times worse than drinking a gallon of water a day. I was peeing like every 5 minutes, and on top of that, I was having to pee constantly even when I wasn't drinking a lot of water. So frequent urination was definitely one for sure. And then complete and total exhaustion. I know what it's like to be tired. I have never felt this kind of exhaustion and this kind of like tired in my life, and I was like, what the heck is going on? So that kind of threw me off. And then like being moody. I was at work one day and just got so moody. I like snapped at a coworker, and if you know me, like, you know that is not me at all. And so frequent urination, moody, and exhaustion were the first 3 things that I was like, what's going on with my body? I need to take a pregnancy test. Those are the symptoms that I had when I like first noticed that I was pregnant, but the symptoms that I've had pretty much the whole time were definitely being moody, exhaustion, nausea, and guys, I don't even know why they call it morning sickness, because it hits you at any time of the day, all day, sometimes every freaking day. It's, oh, I'm so glad that phase, hopefully it's gone for good, but so far that phase has kind of been over. Not being able to sleep very well and having like super vivid dreams has been one for me. What else have I got? Oh, my boobs hurting all the time. That's one, like super, super, super sore. Oh, eating. Oh my gosh, I cannot explain to you guys. I've always been a pig. I always eat constantly, but eating a ton of food. I cannot satisfy my hunger to save my life. I'm like hungry all the time. It doesn't even matter. I'm just always hungry. Those have been like my main symptoms. I don't think I'm forgetting any. I'm trying to remember. I think that's pretty much everything. So I've had a lot of your typical pregnancy symptoms, along with like my face breaking out, which I also think that's one. Sometimes you glow, sometimes you don't, and I've had like freaking breakouts like crazy lately. It's no fun. Oh, okay, I really like this one. Question number 8. How has being pregnant affected your workout routine? I love this question because if y'all know me at all, you know that I love the gym. I'm gonna take you guys to the gym with me. A lot of people have been asking me for more workout videos, especially now that I'm pregnant. So that's gonna be my next video. As I stated at the beginning of this, I'm gonna go more into depth and like into detail about that in that video. But it honestly hasn't really affected my workout routine that much. Now, as of right now, I'm not allowed to run anymore, and I haven't been allowed to run. My OB wants me to keep my heart rate in the 140s, and when I go running, it skyrockets to about like 170, 180, and they're just not a fan of that. That's one thing that's changed. I'm not allowed to run anymore, which guys, that's so hard. I miss it so much. But apart from having to like watch my heart rate while at the gym, what I'm doing in the gym hasn't really changed hardly at all. I'm doing pretty much the same thing that I was doing before getting pregnant. I just have to modify a few things, and there's a few things that I can't do. Mainly what I've changed is my weight. I won't lift heavy anymore and just do high reps. I feel like I've noticed my muscles getting a lot smaller. I'm leaning out, obviously, instead of bulking. But you know what? It doesn't bother me. Like, me having to change my routine is not a problem at all. I just have to take longer breaks in between sets, and it just takes me a lot longer in the gym than it used to. But again, that's not a big issue. It's not a problem. I love it. I feel super healthy and super strong, and baby's super healthy right now, and that is my only concern. As long as baby's healthy, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I'll take you guys to the gym with me and kind of explain more of that for you guys later on, so you can kind of see what it is that I do, what I've changed, what I modify, and all of that. But yeah, still going to the gym every day though. You know me, your girl can't stay away, you know what I'm saying? Question number 9, have you changed your diet or completely given up any food since finding out you were pregnant? Ooh, this is a good one. I haven't like intentionally changed my diet. It's not like I went all vegan and I'm eating super crazy healthy right now and this and that. I wish that I would eat healthier. It's kind of been the opposite. It's been more of like what baby wants, baby gets. My diet has kind of declined, or at least at first. When I first found out I was pregnant, oh my gosh, I did not eat good at all. Not like I used to. It was super frustrating because if y'all watched any of my what I eat in a day videos, you will know that chicken and shrimp were my life. Like, I ate shrimp Alfredo and anything chicken constantly. And of course, I could not eat chicken or shrimp for the first like half of the pregnancy. I'm not kidding. I would smell shrimp and gag, like I would throw up. It made no sense to me. But other than that, I haven't really changed my diet much, and now I can eat chicken and shrimp again, thank gosh. The only thing that I gave up when I found out I was pregnant was coffee. I know. Who am I? And who took over Brooklyn's body? That I was so shocked at how easily that was for me. Literally peed on the stick, it said pregnant, and I poured my coffee down the drain. Y'all would be so proud. And did not touch it. Didn't even think about coffee until the beginning of my second trimester. I told myself that I wouldn't drink any coffee, even though I was given the okay. I completely gave up coffee from the day that I found out I was pregnant until after I entered into my second trimester. Then it was more of like an occasional thing. I would, if I felt like I needed a coffee, like I was just super drained, I would have a coffee here and there, like once every blue moon. But now I've kind of gotten to that point where I will have a cup of coffee every morning. I've slowly gotten back into that normal routine. My OB okayed it. So everything that I have done and that I'm doing, I just want to point out, my OB has given me that okay. I am not a professional. I'm a first-time mom. I have no idea what I'm doing. So please don't just go off of what I'm saying if you're concerned or anything like that. Like, talk to your OB before you do anything, especially in the gym. Anything at all, talk to your OB first. But yeah, I've gotten the okay. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I'm craving like different foods and I'm starting to eat a little better than I did at the beginning of the pregnancy. That's good, thank gosh. Coffee's the only thing I really gave up, and now I have her back in my life and it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, I promise guys, I'm almost done. I'm sorry, we're almost done with the questions. I'm sorry if I've been chatting your ear off. Please forgive me. You know, my second grade teacher always called me Mouth of the South, and she wasn't wrong. Your girl can carry on a conversation with a tree. It's the Griffin in me. It's the Griffin in me. I can't shut up. Question number 10. Have you had any weird food cravings or cravings in general? Not weird cravings, no. The stuff that I've been craving, it's stuff that I loved before getting pregnant. Like, my all-time favorite chip in the world is salt and vinegar chips. Like, those are my dad and I's chips. Like, we love them. And my salt and vinegar intake has highly increased. I'm just obsessed. Like, I need them all the time. I crave them so much. Like, I had to stop at the gas station on the way home last night at like 9:30 just to get a bag of salt and vinegar chips. It's weird, I know. Sprite, I've been having a Sprite like every day. I don't know why, I just crave it. So like at the beginning of the pregnancy, I craved Panera's mac and cheese and their bread. Like, it had to be mac and cheese from Panera. Starbucks sausage, cheese, and breakfast sandwiches are still a thing. I have to have one like every morning. I haven't really had like specific cravings. It's just when I have something on my mind, like if I think about a food, I need it like right then, and then I start craving it, and it's like the world will end if I don't get that food in my belly at that moment. Like one night, it was like 11:30 at night, and I just had to have udon noodles. I needed them. It was like I was not gonna survive until the next morning if I didn't get those right then. So I drove up to a sushi place uptown at 11:30 at night to get udon noodles. But yeah, I haven't had like specific cravings. It's just been like random ones. And if it sounds good to me, then I'll start instantly craving it. And it's like I need to eat it right now, or like I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I know I'm slightly dramatic, but like, yeah, that's how it's been. But not like weird where I'm like eating soap or anything. Nah. Okay, question number 11. Have you been doing anything specific to help prevent stretch marks? So this is actually a really good question. I do want to point out that I have always been one to lather my body from head to toe with lotion after getting out of the shower every day. I've always done that. I have been moisturizing my body and like covering myself in lotion forever. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It's not like I just started putting lotion on after finding out I was pregnant. But there are a few things that I use to hopefully help prevent stretch marks. And let's be real, we all know that stretch marks are like, don't quote me, but I think it's like 80% genetics or something like that, maybe higher. So like if your mom or your sister gets stretch marks, there's a high chance that you also will. But I'm really hoping that I don't. If I do get stretch marks, hey, it is what it is. We're gonna embrace them. We're gonna take them in because we're making a baby. But hopefully I won't get them. Like, hopefully this helps. There are a few things that I am doing. So this is just the lotion that I've been using forever. I just love cocoa butter. I always have. This is the lotion that I use. I lather up with this bad boy every time I get out of the shower. It's just the Nivea, the cocoa butter body lotion. It's for dry to very dry skin. I have noticed a lot ever since getting pregnant. My legs get super itchy. It's almost like you feel like your skin's dry. I think it's the blood flow just going to my leg. Ugh, I just need lotion all the time. So that's been something that I've done for forever, but I also use that. I follow Sarah's Day. I am like obsessed with her. We all know this. I mention it in like every video. And when she was pregnant with her baby Fox, she posted a video about what she does for her stretch marks. I'll try and find it and link it down below for you guys. In her video, she mentioned this product, and it's called Le Bang Body. And it's an Aussie brand, and I am obsessed with it. And it's just a body oil, but it's a hydrating body oil, and it just comes in this cute little container. I love it. If I'm in a rush, I'll do like just my boobs, my inner thighs, my outer thighs, like my butt and my belly. But most of the time I just cover my whole body in it. The only downside is if you're gonna use that, you wanna make sure that you don't have anywhere else to go at least for like an hour or so. So if you're in a rush, that's probably not the product you wanna use because it takes a while for it to soak in, so you can't like put your clothes on right away. I'll like put that on my body, get in like a robe and just lounge around the house or like clean the house or whatever. But a coworker of mine, she actually just had her little girl not too long ago, and she recommended some stuff that she used that she really loved, and Danny actually got it for me for Christmas. Since Christmas, I've been using this, and so far I love it. I don't know if he got this in a bundle or if he bought them separately. I think it came in like a bundle. I'm not 100% sure. He got me this Burt's Bees Mama Bee Nourishing Body Oil with vitamin E. So it's just this body oil. It comes in this really cute container, and I just put this all over my body, and it dries pretty much instantly. So you can put your clothes on like right after applying it. So I really, really love it. I will be honest, I don't use this one as much. It's just, I'm just lazy. It's a lot of work, you know? But it also came with Burt's Bees Mama Bee Belly Butter with shea butter and vitamin E. And it is this container. And this is it right here. And I am obsessed with this product. It's so nice. It doesn't smell all that great. Like, it doesn't smell bad, but I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's gonna smell so yummy, and it doesn't quite give you that effect, but that's okay. But all it is this little container, and a little goes a long way. Oh, I love this stuff. And this, I just put like a little on my hands. I put it on my belly. So I'll do it from like right under my boobs all the way down my belly, and then I'll do my back with it too. She said it lasted her pretty much her entire pregnancy. That's the only thing that I do besides drinking a ton of water, which you should be doing if you're pregnant anyways, and if you're not pregnant, because water's just the best thing ever. I love water. They say that, you know, obviously keeping your skin and your body hydrated also helps with the elasticity, so I'm hoping drinking a ton of water will also help me prevent it. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. So far it's working, but I'll let you know like the further along I get. I'll keep you updated with all that fun body stuff. Question number 12. Have you noticed the girls getting bigger? Do they constantly hurt? Let me just tell you, okay? Yes. First off, yes, they hurt. They're very sore. Some days they hurt more than others. There's been times where like I'm sitting in bed and I'll lean forward and it almost puts me in tears. They hurt so bad. I can't touch them. It's just, oh, it just hurts so bad, especially like my nipples too. Oh man, sorry if that's TMI. They've gotten so freaking big. Your girl's always been a part of the itty bitty titty committee. I've accepted that. I accepted that a long time ago and I was okay with it. You know, there's 6th graders that have bigger boobs than me. You know, it is what it is. One of my best friends, her and I were shopping and we passed Victoria's Secret. Somehow got on the topic of like going to get measured. Went into the store and I was like, oh, they're probably gonna tell me I need like a B, because I've always been an A. Always been an A. Homegirl told me I'm a 32D. D as in Delta, not B as in Bravo. A D. I about fell out. I was like, homegirl doesn't know from A, B, C, D. She doesn't know what she's talking about. There's no way my boobies are that big. They are. They are. And I'm only 18 weeks pregnant. I'm scared to see if they get bigger. So to answer your question, yes, they've gotten bigger. And they don't hurt constantly, like they haven't in a while, but they were very sore for quite some time. And they still are randomly. They'll just like start hurting out of nowhere really bad, and it sucks and it's not fun. Question number 13, have you been super sick? So for the first half of the pregnancy, no, I wasn't sick at all. I was like, I don't know why people complain about this. This is fantastic. This is great. I feel phenomenal, apart from wanting to sleep all the time. But then week 8 hit and girl, oh my gosh, I was super sick all the time. I was nauseous constantly, like constantly. It luckily only lasted from like week 8 till like week 13, maybe week 12 and a half, but closer to week 13. And then I felt great ever since then until the migraines started. Then I started getting really sick again and like vomiting a lot. But it's not like a constant nausea that comes out of nowhere and just lasts 24/7 anymore. Thank goodness, because let me tell you, that was miserable. I hope it doesn't come back. I hope it stays away, because I don't want that back in my life ever again. Question number 14, are you gonna breastfeed? Yes, I do plan on breastfeeding as long as everything goes okay, as long as baby latches on. The plan and the goal is, yes, I plan on breastfeeding. All right, guys. We've reached our final question for the video. Question number 15, do you recommend any apps to use? Actually, yeah. So before getting pregnant, I used the Flow app to track my periods and stuff. And you can actually use that app to track your pregnancy. But I found 2 other apps that I like more for that. So I currently use the Ovia app and then the Bump app. And I love them both very much, but there are a few differences. So for the Ovia app, it tells you so much information. Let me just show you. You can actually track like all kinds of stuff. So you can track like your mood, you can track like your symptoms that you're having for the day, you can track like what your baby's doing, how much you've eaten, have you worked out, your blood pressure. It lets you track whether or not you've taken your prenatals, if you've taken any Tylenol, what the baby's doing, how are things in your relationship. Like, it's really cool. It just lets you track like all kinds of intake and output. But on top of that, it also tells you a lot about the baby's development, like random cool little facts every day. But it also tells you like how big the baby's hand is in comparison to a full-term baby's hand. It tells you the same with the foot. It gives you different like vegetables that the baby is, like the size of the baby. So like today, baby's about the size of a sweet potato. So it tells you so much about baby. So it'll tell you like how baby's doing, symptoms of the baby. It just gives you so much information. So I just love it. It's just the best. But now there's also the Bump app, which I don't really use this. You can do a lot of the same stuff with the Bump app as you can with Ovia. The main thing that I use it for is it gives you like a 3D version of the baby and of you, and it tells you exactly what's happening to your body right now, exactly what's happening to baby right now, so it's super cool. It also gives you a vegetable example of how big baby is, but it's always different from the Ovia app, which is cool. So like on this app, it's telling you that baby's about the size of an artichoke. It tells you how much the baby weighs, how long it is in inches, and then it tells you like my baby at 18 weeks. So same thing, it gives you a ton of information. But not only does it give you that about baby, it also gives it to you about your body, like what you may be experiencing, what you should look forward to experiencing. But it gives you this really cool 3D version of the baby and like the placenta. And then if you scroll down, it tells you little facts about baby. And when you scroll, it like goes to that specific part of the baby's body and tells you like all these super cool, fun facts about it. And I just think it's the neatest thing. But not only does it do that with baby, it also does it with you as well. So it'll also tell you like what your body's doing. It shows you like where baby's sitting in your body. And if you scroll over, it tells you like little facts about you as well. So like it tells you like what's going on with your body, what's going on with baby, and like just shows you super close, like detailed stuff about it. And I just think that is so much fun. But I love anatomy and everything about the body in general. I'm sorry, that was a really long description. Those are the two apps that I use, but I just think they're so cool and so much fun. And it just makes me feel good because I feel like I know everything that's going on with my body, why I'm feeling the way that I am, what to expect in the weeks to come, how baby's doing, what baby's going through, what baby's experiencing. And it gives you cool little facts. Like right now, the baby can hear me now, and it can hear other sounds. So like car horns and alarms can actually startle the baby inside the womb, which is just so nuts to think about. I just think that's so interesting and so fun. But yeah, we have finally reached the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe because it really helps support my channel. I just love you guys so much. If you have any recommendations on videos that you would like to see in the future, pregnancy-wise or just anything in general, make sure to leave a comment down below for me, and I will make sure to hook you guys up with those fun things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A and all the fun answers that I had to throw at you guys. And I will see you guys in next week's video on Tuesday. Hey, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and a fantastic weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.